In today's world, divorce often feels as simple as changing your address, a fresh start, nothing more. But for the Amish, it's a life-altering decision. Ending a marriage isn't just about two people parting ways. It's about breaking a sacred vow, risking family, faith, and community. Today, we'll uncover how Amish men face this rare and devastating choice and the lasting consequences that follow. Amish marital structure and importance. In Amish communities, marriage is considered one of the most sacred and essential aspects of life. It's not just a legal contract, but a spiritual partnership that binds two people together with the intention of building a family and contributing to the community. For Amish men and women, marriage is a commitment that extends beyond personal desires, focusing on mutual respect, shared responsibilities, and faith. The union is viewed as a lifelong bond where partners work together to uphold the values of their community and serve the collective good. The Amish believe that a successful marriage is foundational for a stable community. The roles within the marriage are often traditional, with clear expectations for both the husband and wife. While the husband takes on the role of provider and head of the household, the wife's role is often centered around homemaking and nurturing children. However, this balance of roles is not about dominance, but about complementing each other's strengths for the betterment of their family and society. Despite the importance of this commitment, the Amish also recognize the need for divorce in rare circumstances. The sanctity of marriage is held in high regard, but if marital issues cannot be reconciled after seeking help from the community and church leaders, separation might become a necessary choice. This is seen as a last resort, and the process is handled with sensitivity, understanding, and a deep commitment to preserving the emotional well-being of everyone involved. Conflict resolution and counseling. In Amish communities, divorce is seen as a last resort, and every effort is made to resolve marital issues before that decision is made. The process begins with conflict resolution through communication and counseling. Amish couples facing difficulties in their marriage are encouraged to seek guidance from church leaders who act as mediators and counselors. This process is not formal, but rather deeply rooted in community support and shared values. When a conflict arises, the couple is expected to approach the issue quietly and privately, without airing grievances in public. The church leaders, typically the bishop or ministers, are chosen for their wisdom and experience in guiding others through similar issues. These leaders focus on helping the couple understand the importance of humility, patience, and respect, values that are fundamental in Amish life. The belief is that by addressing the problem with an open heart and a willingness to listen, the couple can resolve most issues peacefully. Counseling is centered on personal reflection rather than psychological analysis. Both partners are encouraged to reflect on their behavior, their role in the conflict, and how they can better align themselves with the community's values. It's not about assigning blame, but fostering understanding and reconciliation. Discussions are private, often occurring in the home or at church, and may involve both individual and joint sessions. If the situation does not improve after counseling, the couple may be asked to take a temporary break, allowing them time to reconsider their positions and emotions. The goal of this counseling is always to restore the marriage, but if both partners feel the relationship is no longer salvageable, then the church may allow for a divorce, though it remains a deeply difficult and rare decision. The role of shunning and community impact. In Amish communities, the practice of shunning is a powerful and significant part of their cultural and religious framework. Shunning is primarily a form of social and spiritual discipline, used to encourage repentance and reconciliation. In the case of a divorce, it is not uncommon for the individuals involved to experience shunning, at least temporarily. This practice is meant to give both the couple and the community space to reflect on the gravity of the situation and its impact. Shunning is seen as a last resort, applied when a person has broken away from the Amish way of life or when a significant sin, like divorce, has occurred. For individuals who have gone through a divorce, the severity of the shunning depends on the circumstances. Initially, there may be a period of limited interaction with the community with the aim of prompting repentance and self-reflection. The person going through the divorce may find themselves excluded from public gatherings, meals, and certain church events, but it is not meant to be punitive in a malicious sense. Instead, it's intended to encourage personal growth and ultimately a return to the faith. For the community, shunning plays a dual role. It acts as a reminder of the importance of commitment to one spouse and the sanctity of marriage. The threat of shunning encourages people to resolve their marital issues in accordance with community values. However, it also provides the person being shunned with the opportunity for spiritual reflection and eventual reconciliation. While the practice may seem harsh to outsiders, for the Amish, it is a tool for restoration and a way to ensure that the community remains close-knit and faithful to its beliefs. The impact on the community is profound, as it reinforces the commitment to collective values and unity. How divorce is handled. Divorce in Amish communities is extremely rare and seen as a last resort, but when it does occur, it is handled with careful consideration and respect for tradition. The Amish believe that marriage is a sacred commitment, and both parties are expected to work through their issues with the support of their church and community. However, when all efforts to reconcile have failed, divorce may become an unavoidable step. The process begins with the couple seeking guidance from their church leaders. Church elders, typically the bishop or ministers, play a pivotal role in mediating conflicts and offering counseling. They encourage the couple to reflect on their issues and help them find a resolution, often through prayer, discussions, and individual introspection. This process can take months, with both parties encouraged to remain committed to their marriage for as long as possible. If, after counseling, the couple decides that divorce is the only option, the church will proceed with the decision, but with great reluctance. The divorce is typically a private matter, handled discreetly within the community. The couple may still maintain a level of respect within the church, but the emotional impact is significant. The Amish community is tight-knit, and both the individuals involved and the wider family face challenges due to the separation. After the divorce, the ex-spouses are not shunned outright, but they may experience a temporary period of isolation, particularly if the divorce is seen as a breach of Amish values. Reconciliation with the community is encouraged over time, with the hope that both individuals will find peace and healing. Ultimately, divorce in the Amish world is a complex and deeply emotional process, approached with care, humility, and a focus on healing rather than judgment. Social stigma and emotional impact. Divorce in Amish communities carries significant social stigma, as it is viewed as a failure to uphold the sacred institution of marriage. Amish society places great value on family unity and the commitment between husband and wife, and divorce disrupts this deeply ingrained belief. Consequently, individuals who go through a divorce often face emotional and social repercussions that extend far beyond the end of their marriage. The emotional impact on the individuals involved is profound. Divorce, while rare, is considered a deeply private and painful experience. For Amish men and women, the separation from their spouse often brings feelings of shame and guilt, as they believe they have failed in their duties to their family and community. The emotional burden is not just personal, it affects their standing within the community, as divorce is seen as a failure to adhere to the collective values of the Amish faith. Many may experience a sense of loneliness, isolation, and even depression as they process the emotional toll of the divorce. Socially, the divorced individual is often viewed with suspicion or disappointment, as divorce is a rare and frowned-upon event. While the individual may not be shunned entirely, their relationships with community members may change. Former friends or family members might distance themselves, creating a sense of alienation. This is especially challenging in a community where social bonds are tightly knit and public perception holds significant weight. For the children of divorced Amish couples, the emotional impact can be equally significant. The disruption of family life affects their sense of stability, and they may experience difficulty in navigating relationships within the community. In an environment where family structures are central to identity, the stigma surrounding divorce can cast a long shadow on their lives. Ultimately, the emotional and social repercussions of divorce in Amish culture are felt not just by the couple involved, but by their wider family and the entire community, making it a complex and often painful process. Reintegrating after divorce. Reintegrating into the Amish community after a divorce is a delicate and gradual process. While divorce is rare, it is not the end of one's connection to the community, but rather a period of reflection and restoration. The process of reintegration is centered around spiritual healing, repentance, and the reaffirmation of one's commitment to the values and traditions of the Amish faith. After a divorce, the individual may experience a period of temporary exclusion or limited social interaction. This is not a form of punishment, but rather a way for the person to reflect on their actions and the consequences of the divorce. During this time, they are encouraged to seek spiritual guidance, engage in prayer, and work on personal growth. The church leaders and the community offer support with the aim of helping the individual reconcile with their faith and their place within the community. Reintegration begins when the divorced person demonstrates a sincere commitment to change and growth. This may involve attending church services, participating in communal activities, and showing remorse for the circumstances leading to the divorce. The church leaders play an essential role in guiding the individual through this process, ensuring they are welcomed back into the fold when the time is right. The emotional support of family members is also crucial during this time. Though divorce can strain relationships, Amish families typically offer a strong network of care and assistance. Over time, the community will observe the individual's efforts and, if deemed sincere, will reintegrate them into regular social interactions, gradually restoring their role within the community. Impact of divorce on children. When an Amish couple divorces, the children often bear the emotional weight of the situation. In Amish culture, where family unity is paramount, the separation of parents can create a profound sense of confusion and sadness for the children involved. Emotional support becomes essential during this period. Grandparents and extended family step in, offering a familiar source of love and stability. Parents and family members make extra efforts to ensure the children feel cared for, preventing them from feeling abandoned by the separation. Practical support is also crucial. Amish communities are close-knit, and extended family members, neighbors, and the wider community often pitch in to help with child-rearing responsibilities. This could include taking care of children while the parent processes the emotional toll or helps with daily tasks. In some cases, the children may live with one parent while maintaining regular visits with the other. Although the community tries to keep the children's lives as normal as possible, the experience of divorce still marks them. They learn from the experience, often developing a deeper understanding of the importance of commitment and family unity. Over time, Amish children are encouraged to forgive and embrace a future that may differ from what they initially envisioned. Role of extended family and community. When an Amish couple faces divorce, the support from extended family and the larger Amish community plays a crucial role. Extended family, such as grandparents and siblings, provides essential emotional and practical support. Grandparents, particularly, offer a wealth of wisdom and advice drawn from their own experiences, ensuring that the couple feels grounded. Siblings often step in to help with childcare or offer comfort, ensuring that the emotional toll on children is minimized. On a broader scale, the Amish community comes together to offer guidance and emotional healing. It's common for the church or local leaders to provide counseling, helping the couple navigate the emotional strain of divorce. This support system isn't just for the couple, but also extends to the children, who are provided with care and attention during this difficult time. The community's involvement serves to reinforce the moral values of Amish life, offering a pathway for reconciliation and healing. They ensure that the individual's sense of belonging remains intact, even as their personal life undergoes significant changes. Impact of the role on the experience. The emotional support provided by family members is vital in helping individuals process the emotional complexities of divorce. Having trusted relatives around, whether it's the soothing presence of a parent or the comforting words of a sibling, offers a sense of reassurance during such a turbulent time. This support fosters emotional healing and a sense of security, which is essential for navigating the change. On the practical side, both family and community offer hands-on assistance, such as helping with household chores, taking care of children, or providing financial advice. This practical aid alleviates the stress of day-to-day life, allowing the individual to focus on their emotional recovery. The Amish community, with its deeply rooted value of support and cooperation, ensures that no one is left to face the burden of divorce alone, offering tangible help during this transition. The Amish approach to divorce, though rooted in tradition and faith, reveals the delicate balance between preserving family unity and respecting individual paths. In a world that often rushes to judgment, their process reminds us of the importance of patience, community, and understanding.